Join us for a day at Molas Lake. Molas Lake is a campground and recreation area located on Highway 550 just south of Silverton, Colorado. In addition to the camp store, there are pay showers, bathrooms, and 58 campsites. Day use is free, and there's plenty of parking, picnic tables, and grills for you to use when we're not in fire restrictions. Molas Lake is a seasonal campground and recreation area, so they open on June 1st, reservations for the year open on January 1st, and they are first come, first served. Motorized watercraft are not allowed on the lake, although electric trolling motors are okay. This makes it a really quiet, peaceful, and safe lake for people on paddleboards, kayaks, and canoes. This is an alpine lake, so the water is cold and a little uncomfortable, but it's beautiful and crystal clear. The views around the lake are absolutely spectacular, and it's so peaceful, plenty of space to spread out. Even though there were some other people along the shore fishing and having a good time, we had plenty of space to ourselves, and we didn't feel like there was really anybody else there with us. The office staff was extremely friendly and helpful. They gave us all sorts of information, including more about the surrounding lakes, including Little Molas Lake, which is across the street from Molas Lake. It is a bit smaller, it also has a campground, but it's a good alternative if you want something a little bit more out of the way. The lake is right off the highway, so you do get a little bit of highway sound, but nothing too terrible. And occasionally you do hear the Durango-Silverton train go by, which was kind of fun. Sheila had an absolute blast, and I found it just so peaceful, relaxing, and enjoyable. I could have stayed there all day if we didn't need food so bad, so we did have to drive back into town to resupply. Remember, this is a high elevation lake, so keep an eye on your dog and yourself. Make sure you're well hydrated and protected from the sun, and make sure you know symptoms of elevation sickness if you're not used to being at high altitude. Sheila and I were pretty tired after our paddle. She immediately started to make a nest in her bed, but we had a wonderful time, and we'll definitely be back to Molas Lake in the future. We did go at the beginning of the season, so I imagine in the middle of summer it's probably busier, but I do really think this is kind of a hidden gem, if you will, and it's not as busy as some of the larger, more popular lakes. So definitely check it out if you're in the Durango and Silverton area, and have a great time!